guys, this is FATYSTAN. Um, this upload is probably gonna go on tomorrow for me, which may be today for you, which will, duh, it would be today for you. But um, what happens is my always recording buddy Jeff185 will not be with us. He's going to be on vacation for a while, so I decided to try something new. I am going to go to try. I've been seeing a whole bunch of people doing road to top 10 videos on YouTube in Pokemon, and I decided I'm going to try to do a road to top 100 because I am really not that good at this game, and depending on how fast I get to the top 100, I might go farther. But pretty much every episode is going to be 3 battles or 4 battles, but it would end right around 30 minutes. Hopefully, I don't go over. So, this is going to take a lot out of me because, yeah, if you guys could just leave a like, I would appreciate it. Granted, it hasn't started yet, but yeah. So, my team, if I can find it, um, whatever. I can just go off of it from here. I got physically defensive Gligar, special defensive Registeel, analytic choice scarf, Magneton, normal gem Ambipom, um, uh, sub bulk up Braviary, and specially offensive Slowking. So let's jump in. Oh, you can't let. God darn it! I always do this. Um, I might just. I'm just gonna stick with Stealth Rocks. So, um, yeah. So, oh, here we go. In this man's team, he's got Cradily, Whiscash, Magmortar, Dwellfish, Mismagius, and Lopunny. Speaking of which, if you watch this video and you have heard the good news, Lopunny does have a Mega Evolution now. So, if you're excited about it, put hashtag Lopunny or hashtag Mega Lopunny in the comments below, and I may shout you out in my next video. Or maybe 2, 3 videos from now, depending on how long it takes. But yeah. So, I think I'm going to go with a, hmm. I think I'm going to leave Magneton. As he needs, Cradily, and I have to mute this. Because, yeah, no music. Um, Cradily. I might, oh, Calc. Aha. I'm going to do a quick Calc. Magneton. Choice specs. But I don't have specs. I have a scarf. It's Cradily. I'm going to assume specially defensive set. Flash Cannon will do about 59%. I don't have anything to get rid of my rocks, and Bravery really did not like rocks. So, I think I'm just going to go for the Flash Cannon here, as I do get the high roll, medium roll of 50%. Um, oops. I will need another. I will need a higher roll to get him knocked out. So I'm just gonna go for another flash cannon, hoping I get that high roll. If he switches out, that's better for me because then I get more damage off. As he does switch out, so now my analytic is going to kick in as he switches into Magmortar, and my special defensive Pokemon is a fire type. is a steel type, which is weak to fire. I have dual stealth rocks on this team. I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna have to fix that off screen. But for now, I'm just gonna go over to. I'm just gonna go into slowpoke. Slow king, not slowpoke. As he goes for fire blast, it does not do much at all. I don't know whether I should fear the thunderbolt. So I'm going to double back into Gligar, predicting the thunderbolt. As he switches into Cradily, I'm just going to knock off here as I hopefully get rid of those leftovers. Yep. As he misses his toxic, it did not matter. I do have immunity. So now I'm just going to switch into my Registeel. And yeah. So as I said, that toxic did not matter because I did have the immunity. As he does recover with his cradling. Right here, I'm just gonna set up my own stealth rocks as he switches into his Quillfish. As I have the clear body, so his intimidate does not do anything to me. I cannot. I feel like the paralysis is coming here. So really, Magneton's my best switch overall because he really can't touch my Magneton. As he goes for the Scald, he does a decent amount and he does not get the burn. So here I am just going to. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch. He's gonna go into the Whiscash, which is fine. Because now Whiscash could predict me to go for an Earthquake. Hmm. I don't want to go into Gligar predicting water. So I'm going to go into Braviary predicting an Earthquake. As he goes for a Dragon Dance. That's scary. Um, I'm going to go for the risky move. I'm going to set up a sub here as he waterfalls. I do live, but I do not have enough to set up a substitute. Whereas I do now, but if I switch out, I am useless. Because I have less than half. So I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird here. As he does knock me out with the waterfall. I think I just messed up. I'm going to go into my Ambipom here. And I'm just going to go for the normal gem boosted technician fake out, which does more than half. Um, oop, I don't want to do that. Whiscash. I do Dragon Dance. That usually runs 232, 214 speed. Is much slower than me. So I'm just gonna go for an acrobatics here, as that will take out the Whiscash. That now allows my Magneton to Volt Switch without any problems. Um, I may U-turn out on the next Pokemon depending on who it is. Um, I don't have much coverage on this Pokemon because he's pretty much Technician boosted, so it all narrows down to who he sends in. Right now this is Showdown lag. There we go. As he does send in the Quillfish, he gets the Intimidate off. I'm going to use a U-turn because I don't want to be in here with minus attack. And really none of my moves with Technician will do much to him at all. So I get the U-turn off. It does 6%. Um, I'm gonna go into Slowking here, as I take the Skull very, very well. I'm gonna go for the Side Shock here because I have nothing to lose. Um, Hopefully this Quillfish will die. I'm going to double check that. Oh, as he does switch out into Cradily. Okay, from this amount of damage, I can easily go for another Side Shock. and kill. As he uses Giga Drain. Um, oh my god. I got a low roll, not that it mattered. I have Regenerator, so Giga Drain. Who wants a. I'm gonna switch into my Registeel here, predicting the Giga Drain. As he recovers, that's fine. I'm just gonna go for the Flash Cannon here. There's no way I'm going to be able to kill. I'm just trying to weaken him here as he goes for another recover, bringing him back up to full. As he took 27% from that Flash Cannon. I'm gonna go for the Toxic here just to whittle down the Cradily, as we are in a speed tie here, and he does go for the Giga Drain. That Toxic is slowly gonna whittle him down. I'm gonna use Seismic Toss to get some base damage off, because that is my best play. As he does go into the Quillfish. Um, Quillfish will not appreciate that Seismic Toss very well, as it does do 30%. Um, I'm just gonna go for another Seismic Toss here because I have nothing to lose. Also, I am predicting a Toxic, predicting him to predict me to switch into either my Slowking or maybe my Gligar, even though I will not be switching into my Gligar into a Quillfish A, and B, if it does, it doesn't do anything. As he does go for Scald, I'm assuming either predicting me to stay in or predicting the Gligar. Um, I have no reason not to just go for one more Seismic Toss. If he does get the burn, it will not matter because Seismic Toss is not affected by an attack stat. As he Destiny Bonds, that was a good move on his part. I did not know Quillfish got Destiny Bond. That just got rid of my special wall, and that is quite bad. Um, I'm gonna go out into Slowking here, hoping he leads with his Magmortar or his Magius. Um, that looks bad. I'm going to double into Ambipom, as he uses Substitute. Oh boy. I'm just gonna go for Acrobatics here to break the sub, as he uses Will-O-Wisp. Um, Ambipom, are you Life Orb? Acrobatics. Just doing a quick calc here. I am not healthy. I am burned against Ms. Magius support. No, Miss Magius. Oops. Miss Magius. Does this the end of your nasty plot? I don't believe so. I think this is his own set. But acrobatics burned. Will only do that much. It will definitely break us up, so I'm just gonna repeatedly acrobatics here because honestly, Ambipom, I don't know. As he does switch into Cradily, that was a decent move on his part. Acrobatics gets a decent amount off, as I do get hurt by the burn and the life orb. I'm just gonna U-turn out here because regardless of what happens, I need to get Ambipom out of here because I can't save him. I did get the crit. That crit probably mattered. Predicting in a Giga Drain, I'm going to go into Magneton as he goes for a recover. The Toxic is going to really start whittling him down here. Predicting. Actually, you know what? Nothing is going to appreciate Magneton, Specs, Scarf, Dilly, especially defensive. How much does a Volt Switch do? Does trash damage. Thunderbolt doesn't do much better. I'm gonna go for a flash cannon because if he does switch, which he does not, he would have died. Now he's probably gonna switch to his mag mortar, which is a problem for me because, oh, he goes into his Lopunny. I am scarfed. You are dead. You're not dead. You took that quite well. Gligar. If he uses Ice Punch, I lose. Drain Punch. Okay. As what item does this thing have? I don't know what item this thing has. It has Clutch. It doesn't matter what item it has. I'm just gonna go for a Stab Earthquake here. I should be able to take an Ice Punch. I have massive defenses, so I should definitely be able to take an Ice Punch. Um, and that's what he has to decide. As he stays in, he gets a crit with his return. That does stink, but um, yeah, that's all I can say. It does stink, and I have to deal with that. It doesn't really make up for the. Actually, it is probably fair because it does make up for the crit I did have on the Cradily. So, and this battle is taking 16 minutes. Surprisingly long. We may only get two battles in this episode, depending on how it goes. But he sends in Miss Magius. I'm just gonna go for the knockoff here. Shadow Ball does take me out very easily. I have to go into Magneton, and since there's nothing that can really stop me, I can just click Thunderbolt as he switches into Magmortar. Magmortar can't live this, and he definitely, or he, if he did live one, for whatever role I could have possibly gotten, he was not gonna live two. So Miss Magius is definitely out of here. That was a good game. So he left. Though, as you can see, I have not done any laddering. This is the first battle I've done with this team. So yeah. And I'm going to be looking for another battle. Uh, so I'm probably just gonna cut this middle part out because we might be waiting here a while. Oh, never mind. I'm probably gonna leave it in. So, Mr. Steal, no, no, hold on. Okay, so he's got a Steelix, Registeel. He's got two ground weaknesses. But I'm one that has a balloon and three ground resists. That thing is going to annoy me. And I have nothing for Sigilif. I've completely forgot about Sigilif. And he's got, I'm going to assume a real bulk. I might say my best bet is Slowking. So I'm going to lead Slowking, hoping he leads anything but Sigilif. And even if he does lead Sigilif, I do have the Ice Beam, which, depending on which, I'm going to run a calc here real quick. Oh, crap. Slowking. Choice specs. Ice Beam. We can ignore that. It's not specs. I'm actually a Life Orb. Team Builder. I cannot find my team. I need to know what nature I am, but I can't find it. Aha. Where'd you go? Aha. I am modest. Oops. As this is going to be Sigilif. I'm going to say the Flame Orb, because that's my luck. Ice Beam does a butt ton. So I'm going to go for the Ice Beam as he switches into his Meloetta. I'm assuming this Meloetta is especially defensive, especially by the way it took that. Um, I'm just gonna go for the side shot. No. Oh, that was a mess up. That was a mess up so bad. As I do get a crit to make up for his crit, which is nice. But if I clicked Skull, that would be a dead Meloetta. Um, 1.5 times that. Or oh, I'm just gonna switch into Registeel here because I have no reason not to. Registeel can easily take anything this Jet wants to go for, and easily retaliate with either Toxic, Stealth Rocks, or move of damage that I choose. So right here, I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rocks, hoping he does not switch into any of his flying types. I'm assuming the Sigilif won't take any damage at all, because it's probably going to be Magic Guard. As he does go into the Sigilif, um, I'm just going to go for the Silent Toss here as he goes for the Heat Wave. That does a clean 41%. Um, Heat Wave. I have nothing to take a Heat Wave. I'm going to switch into my Slowking to take the impending Heat Wave, in which I might have to double out. Because depending on how much that Heat Wave does, I may be in trouble. As he misses. And that probably mattered, because now I can stay in here and confidently click Ice Beam and know, except for the Registeel, I'm going to be hitting something on his team pretty hard as he goes for the Dazzling Gleam. The Ice Beam takes out the Jack-o'-lantern, which means it was not especially defensive at all. So that's good. As he goes into the Jet, I'm going to be predictable and I'm going to switch back into Registeel as he goes for the Shadow Ball, which is fine for me. Um, I'm pretty safe just to click Seismic Toss. As he Shadow Balls again, he gets another crit. That mattered a lot because now I'm at 40% with my Registeel, and without a doubt, an Earthquake from an Electivire will take me out. Without a doubt. Because I have zero defensive management. And I'm willing to bet that's what he's thinking right now. So my best play is to probably sack my Braviary. Because I don't see Braviary doing anything in this battle at all. Especially considering Braviary can't even touch his Registeel. So now it's just a matter of time. Does he predict the Braviary? He does not predict the Braviary. I don't know if he's any type of what's it called? Choice item. So I'm just gonna go for the Crush Claw here, considering it is stab, and I am Sheer Force as he forfeits. So that's my second battle. I'm going to get one more. So, so far this team puts in work. I might use it again for the next episode. Um, I made this team, so I mean, yeah. The boss Honchcrow. Hmm. He seems actually a little scary. I feel like either Klutzer, Whimsicott, or Gligar is going to be a lead. So I'm just going to lead Ambipom because that's my best bet. As he leads Tyrannitrum. This stinks. I'm just going to U-turn here. I'm just going to go into Gligar because he's my defensive Pokemon. The only thing I can hope for is he Dragon Dances. I'm gonna knock off here. I feel like he's got the weakness policy as he stone edges. That does a good chunk, and he has a life orb. Wow, I should have saw that. This definitely means I can live the next stone edge, so I can go for an earthquake here as he goes for another dragon dance. You got greedy and you just lost. You just lost. You just lost one of your biggest offensive threats, and Gligar now can just wreck once I get rid of this Clawitzer and Whimsicott. Speaking of Clawitzer, so I'm just going to click the safe switch into Registeel. Please don't use Aura Sphere. He does do the safe water pulse. It still does 25%, and I am basically max special defense. Um, really, Stealth Rock Stone doesn't do much against his team, and this Clawitzer can wreck me. I'm gonna go into Slow King and see what he goes for. As he goes for the Aura Sphere, he's playing quite predictably. Um, yeah, I'm willing to bet he has the Dark Pulse. So betting that, I'm going to go into my Magneton here, knowing he's not going to go for. Holy crap! I'm just going to click Volt Switch here, as he does the safe Whimsicott. Um, what? I'm just going to go into Braviary. I'm going to click sub. If he subs, that's fine. I'll bulk up as he Cotton Guards. Ooh, this might be a problem. Sub bulk up Braviary. Only I have. Oops. I have my own sub bulk up set. In which I am running. Oh. Max attack. So, Brave Bird against a Whimsicott. RU support 2.5 is plus 3. Brave Bird is not doing a thing. Um, I'm just gonna go for a bulk up here. Because I cannot afford times 4. This is a problem. So now I'm at plus 1. He's at plus 6. And that's still not helping. He can't do anything here. He can't set up any farther. So I'm just going to bulk up again. We are at a standstill. If he switches, as he subs as well, that is fine. I'm just going to go for the Crush Claw here. Oop, I gotta stop doing that. As he Moonblasts. Crush. Claw. Okay. Crush. Claw. And they say that move doesn't exist. Oh boy. I have no hope except to click Brave Bird here and hope I can do a butt ton of damage as I take out the Whimsicott. Great. Um, was that a roll? He must not have been max defense. Because, yeah. Um, unless Bravery is just. Oh, you know what? Plus two. Looks a little better. Gligar. I'm honestly safe to click Crush Claw. As he Toxics me, that's fine. Crush Claw does 53% to a Gligar. So now he's at a range in which Brave Bird will definitely kill as he roosts. Goodbye, Gligar. No, Gligar lives. Um, if he roosts, that'll bring him up to full. So I'm gonna go for a Crush Claw to try to lower his defenses for one last move. I don't get the defense drop, as I'm just gonna click Brave Bird for maximum amount of damage, and I bring him down to 23. And the Toxic does take me out. I can switch into Ambipom now, and from where I am with Ambipom, I can probably kill him with a fake out U-turn. Um, if I'm a little quiet on this video, that's because people are asleep and I need to do this. So I definitely outspeed. Just a U-turn kill. This is going to annoy me. Ambi, Life Orb. As you can tell, I am running calcs, but that's because I do want to get to that top 100. U-turn does 6%, so I have to go for Acro. I was not going to risk a crit. As he goes into Clawitzer, um, Clawitzer. Actually, it would have did less because I'm not Life Orb. I'm normal gem. So yeah, that U-turn would not have killed. But um, Acro, item, none. With no item, no item. Acro does 46%. I'm just gonna U-turn here. So here I'm just gonna attack Magneton. If he, yeah. Um, I'm gonna go into Ambipom now, fake out, and then see where that leaves me. Fake out Bayonet is immune. This Mega Bayonet is going to be a pain. I'm just gonna Acro. I'm gonna go for max damage. As Acro, I get a crit, and it does 63% as he knocks off, and that does zippity doo dah. I'm gonna go for an Acro again. Sucker Punch does unfortunately take me out. I think I just lost because I sacked my win condition. I just sacked, I think, the most important Pokemon. I'm just, I'm just going to Flash Cannon, and I know it's not gonna die as he knocks off my leftovers. Flash Cannon does not kill. I'm just gonna keep clicking Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon does diddly to Cloetzer, but I am pretty sure I can live at least one. One. Um, what's it called? Oh shit. Okay, I need Gligar for Registeel. I have to go into Slowking as he sends out Cloetzer. Dark Pulse is going to do a decent chunk to me. I, I'm gonna have to Psyshock here, as that does a lot. I don't get flinched. It's going to come down to this. I'm just gonna double click Side Shock. I'm gonna go into Gligar. I'm gonna click Earthquake. It's going to come down to, can I kill Registeel? I'm not going to say good game until the game is done, as I think he wins. Why did he say good game after my Registeel fainted? Actually, all I need is a crit. Unless he has... Yes. He lost. No. Come on, game. Good game. So I won all 3 of the battles I played today. And that brought me up to 1,114 on the ladder. So, I doubt I'm even on the ladder. But, yeah, so I'm not even on the top 500. And I think this is only episode 1, and I did start from the bottom. So, um, I may do some off screens, but I doubt it. So yeah, that's the end of this road to top 100 in the RU tier. Um, if you enjoyed, leave a like. The support greatly helps, and I do appreciate it. Um, I'm probably going to use this team again because I did enjoy it, being the Eviolite Gligar, which I'm going to have to fix this double stealth rock, by the way. The Registeel and the Magneton, and Ambipom Braviary still looking. So yeah, till next time, guys, stay fatty.